The Daviess County Airport took advantage of Sunday's beautiful weather. The airport hosted its first Aviation Day. The event brings those interested in airplanes and aviation together. News 10 Bureau Chief Nathan Springfield flies us to Washington for this story.
Many showed up here to the Daviess County Airport on Sunday for a day full of fun and flying. Just north of Washington is a gem hidden in plain sight. After 13 years, board members are ready to bring the Daviess County Airport back to life. On Sunday, kids and adults of all ages visited the airport for Aviation Day. Kids ages 14 to 17 were able to participate in the Young Eagle program.
We're really trying to get young people into the aviation industry, whether it be as a mechanic or whether they want to be as a pilot or anything else in the industry.
Through the program, kids will get online courses and flight training, all free of charge. Many brave people who attended the event waited in line to get a bird's eye view of not just the airport, but of Washington. Somehow, I was talked into going for a ride in one of the U.S. Air Force planes that were on display. It was hard to hide my fear in the beginning, but once we were high up above Washington, my excitement grew. Those who are looking to grow a hobby or career in aviation are invited to check out the Daviess County Airport.
We have a beautiful airport here at Daviess County, and we really encourage people to stop by, visit with us.
The airport is working on starting a new flight club for those with radio-controlled airplanes. Through Midwest Aerosports, the airport also has airplanes to rent and instructors on hand to teach people how to fly.
We're going to try to have it as an annual event and have a lot of smaller events in between.
Organizers told me events similar to this will be taking flight soon. Now you can read more about the Daviess County Airport by heading over to WTHI-TV.com and clicking on this story. Reporting in Washington, Nathan Springfield, News 10.
2 men are facing multiple drug charges in Martin County. State police say these 2 men, 30-year-old Benton Price of Kentucky and 28-year-old Tyler Kenworthy of Indianapolis, were arrested on Saturday. They're now being held at the Martin County Jail. Saturday morning, an Indiana state trooper stopped a speeding vehicle on US 231. It was near Inman Cemetery Road. Troopers say Price was driving the car and gave false identification. Officers then detained the 5 people in the car and searched the vehicle. There they found over 21 grams of methamphetamine and other paraphernalia. Price is charged with 4 felonies and 2 misdemeanors. Kenworthy faces a charge. Indiana Governor Eric Holcomb heads to Europe today with the goal of growth on his mind. The governor will lead an economic development trip to Germany and Switzerland this week. He'll be joined by Secretary of State Brad Chambers. The goal of the trip is to further business development discussions in future-focused industries. There will also be talk of advancing the state's medical device ecosystem and engaging key factors within the global energy transition. This marks Governor Holcomb's 13th international trip while in office. Indiana is now home to more than 1,000 foreign-owned businesses. One local professor is encouraging clinical trial participation among minority populations. Dr. Hyoo-Sun Kim is an assistant professor in the Department of Communication over at Indiana State University. She's recently been awarded more than $115,000. It's from the United States Food and Drug Administration out of its Office of Minority Health and Health Equity. Through the grant, Dr. Kim will be able to support efforts to increase diversity in clinical trials. The goal is to explain the effects of misinformation and how it impacts society. The study is expected to be completed by late 2023. 33 local poets have been awarded a big honor. The Indiana Arts Commission has announced its latest additions to the Digital Poetry Archive, Inverse. It's in partnership with the Indiana State Library. Inverse celebrates and preserves the diverse range of Indiana poetry for future generations. It ensures that the artist's work is never lost. If you're a Hoosier dairy farmer, manufacturer, or processor, you'll want to listen up to this. There's some grant funding you could be eligible for. A new round of Dairy Business Builder Grants is now open for applications. It's through the Dairy Business Innovation Alliance. The grants are up to $100,000 each, and they aim to support small to medium-sized dairies. The goal is to help diversify on-farm activity and enhance dairy products. Hoosier Dairies can apply now until November 10th at 6 p.m. We've linked you to how you can apply on our website, WTHI-TV.com. Well, from the dairy farm to the alpaca farm over on one local college campus, folks were out enjoying this fall weather today. St. Mary of the Woods and the Sisters of Providence hosted a fall farm day today. It was a day full of alpaca visits, children's activities, and farm and 4-H demonstrations. It was also a chance to learn about the history of farming at the Woods that dates all the way back to 1840. Organizers say it's important for all of us to celebrate creation and community.
There's a lot of people that are working to bring the freshest food that's doing it in a sustainable way. So it's great to be able to share that and have people come out.
Oh, look at those little alpacas. Well, if you couldn't make it out today, you can plan a visit to the farm store at White Violet Center. We've linked you to more information on our website, WTHI-TV.com. Kids are looking for guidance and mentorship, and you can help. Coming up later, you'll get to meet Sam, a super cool kid looking for a special bond with a mentor.
You're watching the Wabash Valley's most watched newscast, News 10. Closed captioning is sponsored by Terre Haute Chevrolet for the best value and the best experience.
Looking for high quality and low prices? Then Furniture Row's 4-day super sale is for you. That's 4 days, for the more you buy, the more you save. Save $100 on every $1,000 you spend, no limit.
You'll also find huge savings on living, dining, bedroom, and much, much more.
Plus, make your cash go further with 5 years no interest financing and no down payment. But don't wait, the 4-day super sale at Furniture Row ends Monday.
Every day, thousands of Hoosiers renew their driver's licenses. And when you walk in, you might not think there's anything special about it. But that all changes when you say yes to being an organ donor. Over 1,000 Hoosiers and more than 100,000 people nationwide are waiting for life-saving organ transplants. Signing up is free and easy to do. Join the 4 million Hoosiers who have said yes to being an organ donor and turn your license into a lifesaver. See how at donatelifeindiana.org.
Ooh, the DQ chicken strip basket? Yes, please. I want in on that. Oh, that house-made Hidden Valley Ranch is for all the dips. Plus fries, Texas toast, and, you guessed it, DQ chicken strips. Mmm, so good. Let's go, right now. Or let's get delivery at DQ.com. DQ, happy tastes good.
News 10 is reviving a familiar segment in order to help local kids meet their match. In this Mentor Monday on a Sunday, we meet a 12-year-old boy who's looking for a friend who's got game in more ways than one.
I love basketball and I like to play video games.
Meet Sam Heisler. He's a 6th grader at Woodrow Wilson Middle School. Not only is he a straight A student, but he's also quite the baller. Who's your favorite NBA player?
Kobe Bryant.
He's looking for a big brother to challenge on the court. And if you're lucky, you might just get a shot in.
You kidding me?
He's looking for a big brother to work up an appetite, but don't worry, he's got good taste.
I like stuff like Texas Roadhouse. I like Mexican.
Most of all, he's looking for a big brother to bond with.
It would make me feel really good knowing that there's somebody that cares enough to spend time when they don't really have to with me.
Sam is one cool cat. So cool that we even made up our own handshake on the fly.
Boom, boom.
But no need to be jealous, you can make your own with Sam by registering to be a member of the Big Brother Big Sister program. Well, I know you're jealous of that handshake. Yeah. I know you are, but it was a great day for basketball. And if you're interested in being Sam's big brother or joining the Big Brother Big Sisters program, we've linked you to how you can register on our website, WTHI-TV.com. Back to that basketball weather. Let's talk about it.
It was pretty good. Well, this week going to be pretty good as well. A little bit cooler as we get into tomorrow, but a real cool down's coming later in the week. We'll take a look at that coming up. But first, here's a look at your numbers from today. You're watching News 10 at 10 on My Fox 10. It's coverage you can count on.
Hey gals, come to boot and see all the great things in our ladies department. Boot City has a full selection of ladies jeans that will look fantastic in your favorite boots. Boot City has your favorite Carhartt t-shirts in a herd of colors. And Yellowstone t-shirts by Wrangler. And gals, if you're looking for work boots, work shoes, or a pair of boots for dancing, well, Boot City is the place to be. It's all here at Boot City in Terre Haute, Indiana, just 8 miles south of I-70 on US Highway 41.
Have a question? She'll give you advice. It's no trouble because she's mighty nice, Christine. Big O's, Christine. To get a top review online, you need service that's more than just fine, Christine.
Save $100 on select Bridgestone and $70 on select Firestone tires and receive free basic installation. Plus, get 0 interest if paid in full within 12 months. Big O Tires, the team you trust.
South Fork Homestead, your home for family traditions. Many activities and adventures await you on the farm this fall. From pumpkins, pedal cars, a 70-foot bounce pillow, farm animals, to painting for gold and a corn maze. We have a little bit of everything to make this your family tradition for years to come. Just 30 minutes west of Terre Haute, open until October 31st. Explore and discover at South Fork Homestead Pumpkin Farm and Outlaw Grill.
Coverage you can count on continues with Storm Team 10 meteorologist Everett Lau.
Well, it's been another beautiful fall day here in the Wabash Valley. News 10 photojournalist Dorothy Goforth shot this video for us up at 12 points in Terre Haute. And you'll notice some of the leaves are already starting to change color. You can see a few more of those subtle changes. Really going to probably take effect as we get through this month, as the daylight's going to be shrinking as well, and as we also be noticing some cooler temperatures by the time we finish up this upcoming work week. Looking at temperatures right now, we're in the 50s, and this is actually where we're going to be seeing our daytime highs as we get later on into the week. But 58 degrees in Casey and Terre Haute, 56 up in Paris. It's already 51 in Robinson, 61 in Linton and Bloomington, and it's currently 60 down in Olney. So as we look at the wind speed, it was another relatively breezy day, but the wind's starting to settle down a little bit as we go into the overnight hours. A 7-mile-per-hour breeze right now in Mattoon and Linton, 8 miles per hour in Terre Haute, and a 5-mile-per-hour breeze in both Paris and Robinson. Looking at the Storm Team 10 storm tracker, it remains nice and quiet for us, not much going on, and that's going to be the trend as we go through the next few days. So here's a look at what I'm tracking as we head into the work week. Several more sunny days on the way, and there's really only a minimal chance of rain, and that's going to come as we get into the day on Thursday. That chance of rain is going to slide in here along a cold front, and that front's going to provide some isolated showers. I don't think many areas are going to get that rain, but the main impact you're going to notice from that front is a plunge in our temperatures. We're expecting highs to really take a tumble well below where they should be for this time of year. But looking at the farmer's forecast for the next few days, picture perfect weather going to continue. If you have anything you need to do outside, any yard work, anything like that, just great conditions for that. A little bit cooler tomorrow. We topped out at 75 today. Looking at a high in the low 70s both tomorrow and Tuesday. You'll notice the wind will eventually become more calm too, so it's not going to be quite as breezy over the next couple days. As we get into Wednesday, you'll notice the wind's going to shift and come out of the southwest, and that's going to allow temperatures to climb up a couple degrees before that cold front comes through. So looking at futurecast going through the rest of the night, we'll put this in motion. You're not going to notice a whole lot of activity because the sky's going to remain clear. See that breeze coming out of the northeast still as we get into your day on Monday, but a little bit lighter than it was today. Tomorrow evening, we'll keep the sky clear, and that's going to take us through tomorrow night. So Tuesday, looking at another day with a sun-splashed sky. Lots of sunshine going to continue as we get into Tuesday with those temperatures once again in the lower 70s. So it's just been a really nice stretch of weather here as we get into the first part of October. But looking ahead to next weekend, that's when we're going to feel the effects of that front. You notice on Friday, only looking at a daytime high of 58 degrees. Overnight lows dropping down into the middle 30s. Some rural areas may be getting close to that freezing mark. So we're going to be keeping an eye on the potential for some frost as we head towards the weekend. Saturday remaining cool with a high of 59, and then we'll try to see those temperatures moderate a little bit on Sunday, but still 64 is below our average for this time of year, which is in the lower to middle 70s. So your forecast for tonight will drop down to 42 degrees under a clear sky. Going to be another chilly night with that gentle breeze out of the north-northeast. Then as we get into tomorrow, 72 degrees, so another sunny and pleasant day with a light breeze out of the northeast. Tomorrow night, 40 degrees. Chilly once again with that light breeze continuing. And as we look at the 7-day forecast, sunshine pretty much all across the board, just that isolated chance for some rain on Thursday as that front slides through. That's going to be our warmest day on Thursday at 77 before we drop into the 50s going into next weekend.
Enjoy the fresh taste of the season at Ditzler Orchard. Open every day and just minutes north of Terre Haute, Ditzler Orchard offers a huge selection of apples, pumpkins, and fall decor. Explore the orchard while you pick your own apples, select that perfect pumpkin, and enjoy some delicious dumplings or hand-dipped ice cream. Our country store offers jams, fruit butters, local honey, maple syrup, and don't forget the fresh apple cider. Pick up your fall favorites at Ditzler Orchard today. Come taste the season.
Medicare Newsflash. Extra Medicare benefits are available through an Anthem Blue Cross Blue Shield Zero Premium Medicare Advantage plan covering hospital, medical, and prescriptions, plus hearing, dental, vision, transportation, over-the-counter items, fitness, personal emergency response system, and Doctor Online. Call Burris Insurance, a local trusted name since 1979, to see if you qualify now for these extra benefits. Call 812-234-4526 or our toll-free number today.
Get ready for the Vigo County Conservation Club's Fall Festival on Saturday, October 8th. They'll have live music, a cornhole tournament, chili cook-off, costume contest, hay rides, food vendors, and more. Admission is free and everyone is welcome. Get more info on the Vigo County Conservation Club Facebook page.
Hi, I'm Dr. Beth Brown. Preventative treatment for fleas, ticks, and heartworm disease will help keep your pets healthy all year long. Keeping your pets pest-free will also guarantee a happy best friend. Visit our website or Facebook page for more information.
Coverage you can count on continues with sports.
Hello, I'm Jevin McCoskey in for Marty Ledbetter. Now last week I joked that when I fill in for our sports, the Colts are undefeated. Was it only 1 week? Yes, but let's take a look and see if that streak stays alive. The Indianapolis Colts were looking to keep the momentum going following last week's win against the Kansas City Chiefs. Now this week the Horseshoe welcomed their division rival, the Tennessee Titans, into Lucas Oil Stadium. Two of the league's best running backs, Jonathan Taylor and Derrick Henry, battled in Indianapolis on Sunday. Derrick Henry's going to get things going as he takes the handoff, makes a man miss, and cuts all the way up the field for the 19-yard touchdown to give the Titans a 14-point lead. Henry finished with 147 total yards in that touchdown right there. The Colts down 14, looking to start a comeback, but Matt Ryan throws an interception to defensive lineman Tierre Tart. Go up and get it, big fella. That turnover would set up the Titans deep in Colts territory, and they would cash in as Ryan Tannehill is going to find rookie wide receiver Chig Okongwu for the 8-yard score to put the Titans up 24-3. And this game's over, right? Not so fast, says Matt Ryan, as he finds big man Mo Alley Cox for the 14-yard score to bring the Colts back to within 2 touchdowns. Now, why not go back to what has shown to already work? 7:37 left in the third quarter, and Matt Ryan's going to find big man Mo Alley Cox again, this time for a 7-yard touchdown. Now, Mo Alley finished with 6 catches, 85 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Ensuing possession, Colts looking to tie up the game with under 3 minutes to go, and former Colts defensive lineman Danico Autry sacks Ryan for the 8-yard loss. Colts fall to 1-2-1 as they lose 24-17.
You know, we just haven't been able to get into sync early enough in games throughout the year. And it's something that we have to address and get better at and fix because there are times where it's actually very good. And we need to strive for better consistency, better starts, and just getting into a rhythm earlier.
Now, despite playing in the eyes of quarterback Justin Fields poorly last week, the Bears walked away with a Week 3 victory. On Sunday, the Bears went on the road to face a tough New York Giants team looking for a bounce-back performance. Daniel Jones and the Giants were also looking for that bounce-back performance against Justin Fields and the Bears. First quarter, Bears up a field goal, and we all know that Jones can run, and he's going to do just that here as he fools the entire Bears defense on the bootleg and takes it himself 21 yards for the touchdown as the Giants take a 7-3 lead. Now, Jones says if it ain't broke, don't fix it, and he's going to scramble again, this time to the other side of the field for another bootleg 8-yard touchdown run. Now, Chicago says, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. And fool me 3 times, well, the Bears aren't going to let that happen, and neither is Jaquan Brisker as he reads the play-action pass correctly and sacks Jones for the big loss. The Bears fall to 500 on the season, and they fall to the Giants 20-12.
I think we just got to be more consistent, you know, whether it's me, whether it's the O-line, whether it's the receivers, you know, some plays where, you know, all on the same page, we're all executing great, and then, you know, some plays we aren't. So the biggest thing with that is just, you know, consistency.
Now, how about this? Sycamore's making plays in the big leagues. Packers and Patriots faced off on Sunday, and Aaron Rodgers is going to find his tight end and former Sycamore Robert Tonyan over the middle for a 20-yard touchdown pass. This marks Tonyan's first score since he tore his ACL last October. Now let's move over to college football, where the Indiana Hoosiers kicked off Big Ten Conference play Saturday on the road against the Nebraska Cornhuskers. Indiana looking for their 4th win on the season. Now, not much was going the Hoosiers' way outside of this play as linebacker Cam Jones gets the sack, ball pops out, and Miles Jackson recovers for the touchdown. Indiana's offense was unable to keep up with Nebraska as they fall 35-21. The IHSAA Volleyball Sectional draw was Sunday night. Now, teams around the Wabash Valley got to see their first round, or in some cases, the second round opponents for this year's sectional. Let's take a look at some of the brackets. Kicking things off, we have Class 1A sectionals in Rossville as North Vermilion will face off with host school Rossville in match 2. Moving on to Class 1A sectional 57, Clay City takes on Duggar Union. Bloomfield awaits the winner as they have the bye. Shakamak faces off against White River Valley, and Lighthouse Christian takes on North Central Farmersburg. Last bracket in the 1A class will be at Spring Valley. Lagodi will await in the second round to face off with the winner of Spring Valley and Orleans. Moving on to 2A brackets, Riverton Park has the bye in Class 2A sectional 44 at Greencastle. They will take on the winner of Cloverdale and Southmont. North Putnam faces off against host Greencastle, and South Putnam rounds out the opening round against Park Heritage. At Eastern Green, North Daviess and North Knox will square off in the first round with Linton awaiting the winner. Eastern Green and Sullivan also face off in round 1 with South Knox facing the winner of that matchup. Now in the 3A class sectional at Edgewood, first round matchups begin with Indian Creek and West Vigo. Brown County will face off with the winner in round 2. Northview and Owen Valley continue round 1 games while South Vermilion and Edgewood round out the first round. The 4A class bracket has some great games as Plainfield and Brownsburg face off in the first match. Terre Haute North will face off against the winner. Terre Haute South will square off with Avon in the semifinal.
Every day, thousands of Hoosiers renew their driver's licenses. And when you walk in, you might not think there's anything special about it. But that all changes when you say yes to being an organ donor. Over 1,000 Hoosiers and more than 100,000 people nationwide are waiting for life-saving organ transplants. Signing up is free and easy to do. Join the 4 million Hoosiers who have said yes to being an organ donor and turn your license into a lifesaver. See how at donatelifeindiana.org.
There are many places to shop, but only Daryl's Diamonds gives you the unique combination of jewelry, knowledge, and service right on the spot. Choose from a large selection of wedding rings, bracelets, earrings, chains, men's rings, and great gift ideas. It's also the place to sell your unwanted gold, silver, diamonds, or coins. For that one-of-a-kind gift, visit Daryl's Diamonds at the Meadows in Terre Haute.
Hi, I'm Daryl from Daryl's Diamonds. I'll give you the best deals whether you're looking to buy, sell, or trade. And remember, we're not a pawn shop, but a fine jewelry store.
Eyes, the windows into the soul and out to the world. Precious and best trusted to caring, experienced hands. Dr. Sitar is a skilled surgeon, experienced in treating cataracts with modern implants and laser surgery. Always at the front of new technology, he and his friendly staff will keep your window clear and beautiful. Experience counts, and Dr. Sitar brings it to a location near you. Call today.
If you're looking for a new roof, here at Honest Abe Roofing, we put our metal shingles to the test. Class 4 impact resistant to golf ball size hail. Class A fire resistant. Abe tested, Abe approved. Honest Abe Roofing, a reliable roofer.
Moonshine Motorcycles in Clay City is where you'll find Scott Hunter, a veteran master technician who specializes in high-performance modifications. You'll get the personalized attention to detail that you expect and deserve. For maintenance, repair, customization, or performance upgrades, Moonshine Motorcycles. Elanco in Clinton, Indiana is now hiring for operators, offering a sign-on bonus, immediate benefits, and shift differentials. Apply online at elanco.com/careers or call today.
Taking one last look at the 7-day forecast. If you like the sunshine over the weekend, you'll like the next few days. A little bit cooler as we get into tomorrow with a high of 72. Warm up as we get into the middle part of the week until a cold front comes through on Thursday, bringing some isolated showers and much cooler air for the weekend.
Well, it looks like a great week ahead. That's exciting. Well, that's all the time we have. Thank you for joining us for News 10 on My Fox 10. Have a great night.
For the most local news, every newscast, Every day, you can depend on News 10. Coverage you can count on. WTHI-TV's Job Fair is Tuesday, October 18th.
Money by tonight, I am taking my father up on his offer. Come in on it with me or don't.
What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? What are you doing?
I'm doing this for her. Cop walks into a bar, steals a bag.
What's going on, Tommy? Hey, Zeb around? You've been around 5. You bouncing tonight? No. I think I forgot something back in the office. Hey.
The Indianapolis Colts were looking to step.
Coverage you can count on continues with sports.
Hello and welcome back. I'm Jevin McCoskey in for Marty Ledbetter. Now last week I joked that when I fill in for our sports crew, the Colts are undefeated. Was it only 1 week? Sure. But let's take a look and see if that streak can stay alive. The Indianapolis Colts were looking to keep the momentum going following last week's win against the Kansas City Chiefs. This week, the Horseshoe welcomed their division rival, the Tennessee Titans, into Lucas Oil Stadium. Two of the league's best running backs, Jonathan Taylor and Derrick Henry, battled in Indianapolis on Sunday. Derrick Henry got things going first as he's going to take the handoff, make a cut, and go into the end zone untouched for 19 yards, giving the Titans a 14-point lead. Henry finished with 147 yards and a touchdown. Colts down 14, looking to start a comeback, but Matt Ryan throws an interception to defensive lineman Tierre Tart. Go up and get it, big fella. Now that turnover would set the Titans up deep in Colts territory, and of course they would cash in as Ryan Tannehill's going to find rookie receiver Chig Okonkwo for the 8-yard score to put the Titans up 24-3. Now this game's over, right? Not so fast, says Matt Ryan, as he finds big man Mo Alley-Cox for the 14-yard score to bring the Colts back to within 2 touchdowns. Why not go back to what has shown to already work? 7:37 left in the third quarter, and Matt Ryan finds Big Mo again, this time for a 7-yard touchdown. Mo Alley-Cox finished with 6 catches, 85 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Ensuing possession, Colts looking to tie the game. Under 3 minutes to go, and former Colt defensive lineman Danico Autry sacks Ryan for the 8-yard loss. Colts fall to 1-2-1 as they lose 24-17.
You know, we just haven't been able to get into sync early enough in games throughout the year. And it's something that we have to address and get better at and fix, because there are times where it's actually very good. And we need to strive for better consistency, better starts, and just getting into a rhythm earlier.
Despite playing in the eyes of quarterback Justin Fields poorly last week, the Bears walked away with a Week 3 victory. On Sunday, the Bears went on the road to face a tough New York Giants team looking for a bounce-back performance. Daniel Jones and the Giants were also looking for that bounce-back performance against Justin Fields and the Bears. First quarter, Bears up a field goal, and we all know Jones can run, and he's going to do that here as he fools the entire Bears defense on the bootleg and takes it himself 21 yards for the score. Giants lead 7-3. Jones says if it ain't broke, don't fix it, and he again scrambles on the bootleg, this time for an 8-yard touchdown run. Chicago says, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Fool me 3 times. Well, the Bears aren't going to let that happen, and neither is Jaquan Brisker as he reads the play-action pass correctly and sacks Jones for the big loss. It's not enough, though, as the Bears fall to 500 on the season, and they fall to the Giants, 20-12.
I think we just got to be more consistent, you know, whether it's me, whether it's the O-line, whether it's the receivers, you know, some plays where, you know, all on the same page, we're all executing great, and then, you know, some plays we aren't. So the biggest thing with that is just, you know, consistency.
Now how about this? Sycamore's making plays in the big leagues. Packers and Patriots faced off Sunday, and Aaron Rodgers found his tight end and former Sycamore Robert Tonyan over the middle for a 20-yard touchdown score. This marks Tonyan's first score since he tore his ACL last October. Let's move over to college football now, where the Indiana Hoosiers kicked off Big Ten Conference play on Saturday against the Nebraska Cornhuskers. Indiana looking for their 4th win of the season. Now, not much went the Hoosiers' way outside of this play as linebacker Cam Jones gets the sack in the end zone. The ball pops out, and Miles Jackson recovers for the Hoosier touchdown. Indiana's offense unable to keep up with Nebraska as they fall 35-21. The IHSAA Volleyball sectional draw was Sunday night. Teams around the Wabash Valley got to see their first round, or in some cases, second round opponents for this year's sectional. Let's take a look at some of those brackets. I just kept reading. My bad. I don't know why I did that.
Say I had it fixed at Houston.
Hey Coach, big game this week. Who do you got? I got the Wildcats.
Oh, I got the Vikings.
The Vikings, we got Coach Barrett. We got the original Coach Barrett.
Nothing sadder than watching two old athletes trash talk, but they got game-picking winners. Do you? Enter WTHI-TV.com's In the Zone Pick'em contest. Each week, we'll select 5 high school games. You pick the winners. The person with the best regular season record wins a tailgate package. So enter In the Zone's Pick'em contest today.
It's the game of the week.
Who do you have?
Marty Ledbetter, only on News 10. Coverage you can count on.
Think clearly, act decisively.
Good morning, gentlemen. Your life is pretty simple. Work hard, do what I tell you. You'll reduce your sentence and go home to your family sooner.
Buddy, what are you even doing here?
I'm here to save as many lives as possible.
Fire Country. Series premiere Friday, 9/8 Central on CBS.
Sunday, October 9th, the new season begins.
Drop the gun.
NCIS Los Angeles, new season, Sunday, October 9th on CBS.
I work at a diamond mine in Côte d'Ivoire. One day we find blue diamonds. My boss introduced me to Miss Sykes, who want me to take them to New York. She paid me $1,500. Another $1,500 when I deliver.
How'd you get them through customs?
I swallow.
What happened when you got to New York?
It took 2 days to pass the diamonds. Then I give to Linton. He said they can't pay us like we boys. He hold on till they pay us like we men.
These $30 million worth of diamonds got past customs in the digestive tract of a kid named Daviess, whom you admitted knowing.
Sounds like you have a theory, Detective.
Well, it's more than a theory, Brenda. We know who shot the van driver, and we think you paid him to do it and get your diamonds back.
You think you know?
We just got hold of this woman's bank statement.
Really?
I also don't think you're telling me the truth about your relationship with Didier.
Go get her.
You know, I get the feeling that you're protecting Lustig.
I was engaged to a detective once. Great looking, but not real bright.
Well, even not real bright people get it right sometimes.
You wired $35,000 to an account in the Cayman Islands that belongs to Nikolai Dushkin.
Stay there, Brenda. You're under arrest.
What? Really? Oh, my God. You know what? I have arrhythmia. We'll be sure to get you medical attention if you need it.
Wonder what's the real deal between Lustig and the Russian.
Let me look into it.
Okay, I got a feeling that kid from the Ivory Coast just wants to go home. Any reason we can't send him on his way?
We got the discretionary funds to pay for his airfare.
Cash.
That's what I was going to suggest.
After a deputy mayor specifically asks your detectives to back off, they threaten Adam Lustig?
I'll talk to them.
I want you to go to Lustig personally and apologize. And let him at least think that we're responsive.
How about a dozen roses?
Play the long game, Regina. To get done what we both want to get done. You need your job and I need mine.
Adam Lustig around?
He's not. Can I help you with something?
You know when he'll be back?
I don't. He's flying today. Can I know what it's about for when he called in?
A police matter.
Okay. I'll pass that along. I assume he'll know what it means?
I love your nails.
Well, thank you.
Changes everything. Changes everything.
Hey, I just got word. According to Lustig's financials, he missed his last 3 payments and the bank was getting ready to foreclose. What I've heard Blue Diamonds go for might have been enough to keep that from happening. And phone records show that there were a dozen calls to and from Dushkin on the day of the shooting.
You know how to track a plane from its tail numbers?
Of course I do.
My man.
Church, they said, boy, you better sing. And now I travel the world of places I never seen.
Ah, this guy's such a thorn in my side. Every time I got the highest bid, this guy comes swooping in last minute, bids it up out of my price range, and it's not just cars. You want to come in?
No. You stay right here. Be right out. Mr. Lustig, I understand a couple of my detectives might have been out of line today.
Not a big deal.
What's the pressure of a homicide investigation? It sometimes
Look, we're
gets
about to take off, Inspector.
Where you headed?
I'm running up to Boston to look at a few waterfront properties.
Just you?
Just me. If we're not wheels up in a few minutes, then we lose our takeoff window.
You read Russian, Mr. Lustig? Take it easy.
Why you don't shoot last time?
I try to avoid it if I can.
Please just do what he says.
There's an officer right outside. He hears a gunshot. He's coming in and he's calling for backup.
We take off now, yes?
I'm a New York City police officer. This plane stays right where it is. Put the gun down and we talk this
All
through.
the time worry innocent Slavs get killed in crossfire.
I do worry about that.
This one, not so much innocence. Please, just put your gun down. I count 3. No, please, please. 1.
So you know, my dealings with Lustig were always above board.
Glad to hear it.
Nothing my lawyer can't handle, Ray. Nothing my lawyer can't handle.
Hey, I got it.
Good work, detectives. Thanks. I had a chance to look over the detective squad stats. They're the most productive team we got.
Just so your stats are good, Inspector. That's what we're all about.
What's with you?
Need a ride?
Hey, got your stuff back. Make sure it's all still there.
How you do that?
I got my waist.
Whoa, nice whip, Captain.
Sometimes it all works out, Tommy. Sometimes it all works out.
And let's hope it all works out for us. Hey, goody. Open it.
A bat?
Roy Campanella's bat.